Hey, Cassidy. Hey, Jaquel.
No.
Hey, I want to book you for the Super Bowl with Beyoncé.
Welcome to Dance Dish, where the dance ends and the dish begins. I'm this episode's host, Nick Baga. We got a live studio audience. And three special guest superstars. We have Noel behind us.
Hey!
Jamal Sims. And Cassidy Noblett. Yeah! And we're gonna talk a little bit about karma. I believe in karma, and I hear you do too. And there's been some stuff with your career that really involves karma. Please tell, do tell.
Definitely a firm believer in karma. The thing is, I think in this business, you get tempted a lot. And so, one of my first jobs, I was working for Brian Friedman, and we were doing a Swarovski crystal industrial in Las Vegas.
I love a good industrial.
And it was hot. And so, it was near one of my first jobs, and I was like, Brian Friedman hired me. That's a big deal.
That's huge.
That's
Yeah.
that's the deal.
Yeah.
So I was super excited. It had been like 2 days. We were now in Vegas. We've been practicing. We're in this like little hut dome out. It's like a jewelry industrial situation, and so we're outside, and we are sweating our faces off. Day 2 out of like 10, and I get a phone call. Guess who it is? Okay, you don't want to guess.
Beyonce? I was gonna say Beyonce.
I was gonna say Brian Friedman.
Jaquel. So Jaquel calls me.
So it was Beyonce.
I mean,
Yeah,
it was.
right there.
And he's like, hey, I want to book you for the Grammys with B.
Ooh.
And I said,
Wow.
I mean, it's Beyonce. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
like, industrial? In my head.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, you know what?
It
No,
always,
I'm not
always
gonna do
happens
it.
that way.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Because I was like, Brian put his belief in me.
That's right.
I'm gonna literally have to figure out what I'm gonna say to Jaquel. Jaquel, I love you, but I can't. I'm sorry. I'm on a job right now. I can't do it. And I was like, y'all, my heart was broken.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I thought that was my big break.
We've
though.
all been there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So come to find out, the day of the Grammys, all the boys' choreography got cut, and they just stood on stage as soldiers. So I said, universe, I got you. Thank you for watching out for me.
hear you.
I hear you. I'm listening. And that's a really hard thing because you have to practice, like,
Yeah.
what am I gonna do in this moment? Is this
Yeah.
gonna be a selfish endeavor?
Yeah.
Or am I gonna look at something that's a little bit bigger? Cool.
Amen.
Cut to a little while later, I'm now doing, with Brian Friedman, again, I don't know how it's happening, love Brian. And we are working with Britney Spears on the Femme Fatale promo tour. And I'm like, this is awesome, this is fun. Bing, 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 bing. Hey, Cassidy. Hey, Jaquel.
No.
You know my heart is shaking, I'm starting to be like this. Hey, I wanna book you for the Super Bowl with Beyoncé.
The first one or the second one?
The first one.
Okay.
Wait, the pinnacle
Yeah.
of any dance career. There's no bigger job than
Yeah.
the Super Bowl outside of the Olympics, right?
That's right.
It is the biggest platform for a dancer to,
Yeah.
have eyes on it. And it's Beyonce.
Right.
Right.
Do I gotta say anything else? It's me. Okay, Beyonce. And I said, I'm sitting there like, Jaquel, I can't do it. I'm shaking my head, yes, like I would tell myself. I was like, Jaquel, I'm sorry, I am currently on a job, I can't do it. Y'all, my heart is
Yeah.
like breaking, but I'm like, it's okay, it's okay. Boys rehearsed for 3 weeks.
But did you
Dave-
lose it when you were alone? Did you like get real emotional over this? I just,
Absolutely.
it had
Yeah,
to
I
have been
cried.
hard.
Yeah.
Absolutely cried because
Okay.
it's like, you feel like the universe is like, here's
yeah.
your job with Beyonce, and
Yeah.
it's the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Super Bowl, not
is
the little bowl, the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm like, oh my God. And so I said no again, and then boys rehearsed for 3 weeks. The day before Super Bowl, they all got cut. Because remember, she had
Yeah,
the
it was
Super
all
Bowl
girls. It
all
was all
female
ladies, yeah.
empowerment. I said,
I hear you.
I'm plugged into you, karma. And I was like, okay, in this moment, I'm thinking, I don't want to burn a bridge with Brian.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm on a job, but like,
Your second job.
second job.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Cut to a little while later, I am in Vegas and I'm dancing with Kenny Ortega, and there's like 20, 25 of us, and we are performing, we're creating a show for Steve Wynn's birthday. And it's at XS at the club, and we're like a couple days in, and then Lisa calls. Hey, Lisa, she's like, I just wanted to tell you, I know you're in Vegas, but there's an audition for Beyonce's tour tonight. I said, what? Where? She was like, in LA, and I said, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, rehearsal finishes at 5.
Yeah.
I go straight to the airport. I book a ticket.
Yep.
I go there because the audition isn't starting till 8. So I said, hold up,
late night.
hold up. So I go, I audition till like 1 or 2 in the morning, and I wake up at 5, 6 a.m., go back to the airport, fly back to Vegas so that I can start rehearsal at 9. That 2, bam, book Beyonce's tour.
Oh!
So I am like so excited because in my head, I'm like, I didn't want to burn a bridge.
Yeah.
One,
Right.
because I think that's something you can't do in this business. But I'm also like, these choices that I make are my character too.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you put your belief in me and all of a sudden I decide to step to somebody else
Yeah.
and I break that, you're gonna be
Yeah.
like,
No.
I took a shot with you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Absolutely.
So what I kept telling myself is that if this is something that I want, it's gonna work out. But because in life, we're looking at stuff linear like this.
Yeah.
And we're like, that's what I want.
Yeah.
The universe ain't looking at it like that. The universe is like this.
Yeah.
So Beyonce is right here in my front, but I had to go ding, 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 ding,
Yeah,
ding,
it's
ding,
all over,
ding,
yeah.
ding,
Right.
Yeah.
ding. Bam.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was a game changer for me. I was on the Beyonce I Am Sasha Fierce tour.
Huge.
And instead of it being a week gig for the
Right.
Grammys or, you know, the 3-week
Yeah,
rehearsal
you
where I
did
would
an
have everything
entire-
cut, I got
Yeah.
a year and a half with
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got
Absolutely.
like 153 shows with her.
Yeah.
So,
That's huge.
So this deserves a toast. I think we're gonna make a toast to karma,
Yes.
to integrity,
Here we go.
and to Beyonce.
Hey.
yeah, we've
And let's toast Dance Dish.
been Vegas.
Cheers.
Dance dish.
5, 6, 7, 8.